What's up guys, Drew here. Deciding to take a spontaneous trip today to the one and only Cedar Point. I got a big credit that I'm trying to get there. May have heard of it. Still Vengeance is the credit I'm trying to get. Get ready to head to the airport and fly out to Cleveland, Ohio. And tomorrow morning I'll go from Cleveland to Sandusky. So we'll see how this goes. Let's do it. So after a long day of traveling, delayed flights, finally made it to my hotel in downtown Cleveland. Gonna rest up for a few hours and then head out to Sandusky in the morning, spend a day at Cedar Point. Pretty pumped about it. Let's do it. As you can see, we finally made it to Cedar Point. Just made it through the screening process over there. Now we're gonna go to the main gate of the park. Park opens here in about 30 minutes, so try and get back to Still Vengeance. I believe they're still giving out access passes. I'm not sure, I haven't been here yet this season. Last I heard, they were giving out access passes for the popular rides like Still Vengeance and Top Thrill Dragster, Millennium Force, Maverick, rides like that. So once the rope drops at 11, I'm going to shoot back to Still Vengeance and get that credit. This is the line for the Still Vengeance access passes. Wraps around all the way back here past Maverick. So there's Maverick over here. Still Vengeance is way over here. So yeah, the access pass line wraps all the way around. Alright, so just got my access pass for Still Vengeance in the 2 to 3 slot. So that's good news. Access pass line for Maverick was super long, just like Still Vengeance. So I'm gonna try and come over here to Top Thrill Dragster and see if I can get an access pass for it. And I'm planning on hopping on Magnum because it is a 10-minute wait right now. Access pass for Dragster from 1 to 2. That line was not quite as long as Still Vengeance or Maverick. And I'll be getting on this before Still Vengeance, so good to go. I think my first ride is going to be Rougarou because I need this credit. I rode it back when it was Mantis. Have yet to ride it as Rougarou, so that might be my first ride today. So I got to take it back again. Rougarou is not going to be my first ride of the day. It'll be Millennium Force because they still had available slots for the first hour, surprisingly. So I'll take it. Not a bad first ride of the day. far today, the crowds haven't been terrible. The longest I've had to wait so far is like 20 minutes on Rougarou. Millennium Force was almost a walk-on. Gatekeeper was almost a walk-on. And now, gonna go ride Dragster. We'll see how long that is. I have a access pass for that, and then after that I'll do Still Vengeance, which is also an access pass. But other than that, wait times haven't been terrible today. Alright, so just got off Top Thrill Dragster. It is still probably my favorite ride here, but that might change here now because I'm about to ride Still Vengeance for the first time. So we'll see if it lives up to the hype that everyone gives it. But Top Thrill, always a classic, never disappoints. Tried to keep my face mask on the whole ride. Was not working. We were going way too fast for that thing to stay on. But got about 30 minutes until my access pass for Still Vengeance, so may try and catch Magnum on the way back there, or possibly Gemini. But I'm ready for Still Vengeance. Made it back here to Still Vengeance. Here it goes. Can't wait to see what this ride is all about. Super stoked for this. So just got off Still Vengeance. All the hype was worth it, totally worth it. It's probably the best coaster I've ever ridden, as I've heard a lot of people say. I was lucky enough to get front row on my very first ride on Still Vengeance. With all the social distancing protocols, you're pretty much not guaranteed to get the seat you want. The people working the stations pretty much place you, so it's pretty much an odds thing based off of where you're going to get seated. But I was lucky enough to get front row, and it was amazing, totally incredible. Just all the elements of the coaster had everything you could want. Speed, height. I loved how when you went back into the structure, it was just so confusing. You didn't know what was up or down. All the inversions, just incredible. Even in the front, it felt like you were just getting whipped around everywhere. Just amazing. But yeah, if you're ever in Cedar Point, you have to ride Still Vengeance. It's definitely a bucket list coaster. Should be a bucket list coaster for everyone. What's up, guys? Back at my hotel in Cleveland. Sorry of the lack of footage. After Still Vengeance, my phone ended up dying and wasn't able to get it charged until I left Cedar Point. But anyways, like I was saying, Still Vengeance, totally worth the hype. Easily the best coaster I've ridden. Still waiting to ride Fury 325. Carowinds hasn't opened up this year. I was planning on going down there in March, but as of COVID-19, it ended up stopping that from happening, and Carowinds still hasn't opened up for the year, so not really sure if they're going to even open up this year. But you know, I've got 2 passes, so hopefully I'll be able to get down there next year if they don't open up this year and ride Fury. But you know, it was a fantastic day at Cedar Point. Crowds, like I said, weren't bad. Wait times were not bad at all. It was great weather, and got 7 coasters in. So an all productive day, and now it's time to fly home. So, you know, thanks for watching, guys, and I know this is my first video that I made like this, so if it seems kind of spotty or a little unprofessional, just give me a little break because it is my first one. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys.